Hello students, today we will discuss some numerical problems on the relative velocity. As you know that in the previous lecture we have studied about the relative velocity. Today we will do some numerical problems over that. So you can see here question number 4.12. This is from the NCERT book. As you know that in the ISC syllabus NCERT questions have been included and quite a good number of NCERT problems have been given in your book. So this is from the NCERT book. Question is, rain is falling vertically with a speed of 30 meter per second. A woman rides a bicycle with a speed of 10 meter per second in north to south direction. What is the direction in which she should hold her umbrella in order to protect herself from the rain? It's clear. You have to find the direction in which she should hold her umbrella in order to protect herself from the rain. Here what is given? Velocity of the rain is given 30 meter per second vertically downward, and the velocity of woman is given. She is bicycling with a speed of 10 meter per second in north to south direction. Means she is going from north to south direction. So you can see here. First we will show it you here. You see here. We will show you in the diagram here. Woman is moving in north to south direction. Now see, and rain is falling with a speed of 30 meter per second vertically downward. It's clear. So see here, first you mark the direction. Write down these. So velocity of rain, here it is 4.12. It is 4.12. NCERT problem. What is velocity of rain is given? It is given 30 meter per second downward, vertically downward. And velocity of woman is given, it is given 10 meter per second north to south, N to S. So see here, first you make the diagram. Here rain is falling vertically downward in this direction. This is the direction of rain. And woman is bicycling in this direction from north to south. So suppose you take this direction north, so this will be the south, and she is moving with a speed of 10 meter per second. Means this will be the speed of the woman. Velocity vector of woman. Now see here, in order to protect herself from the rain, she should hold her umbrella in what direction? So in the relative direction of rain with respect to woman. It's clear. In order to protect herself from rain, protect herself from rain, she should hold her umbrella in relative direction of rain direction of rain with respect to women. So as you have studied in the relative velocity, in order to find the relative velocity of A with respect to B, what is the rule? You will add negative velocity vector of B with respect to whom we are finding. The negative velocity vector of that will be added whose relative velocity is to be found. So see here, we have to find here relative velocity of rain. So in the velocity vector of rain, we are finding with respect to women, so we will add negative velocity vector of woman. Negative velocity vector of woman means what will be the relative velocity of rain? Relative velocity of rain with respect to woman. That we can write vector VRW. It will be equal to vector VR plus negative of vector VW. Negative of vector VW. Now see here, what will be the negative of vector VW? Vector of the same length but in the north direction, means you make it, so it will be this. Here you can see this will be negative vector VW. What is the resultant of this and this? That can be found by completing the parallelogram. By completing the parallelogram, you can find here. So you will find out the resultant, complete the parallelogram. Here this parallelogram is completed. So this will be the direction, relative direction of rain with respect to woman. It's clear. Means in order to protect herself from rain, if suppose she is not bicycling, suppose she is standing at a place and then rain is falling vertically, then what will be the position of the umbrella? Position of umbrella will be this. It's clear. If she is not moving, she is standing at a place and rain is falling vertically, then she will hold the umbrella vertically upward on his head. It's clear. But now since she is bicycling in the south direction, therefore in order to protect herself from the rain, she will tilt the umbrella in what direction? In the relative direction of rain with respect to woman, and it is this direction. Vector VRW is this direction. Means what will be the position of umbrella? Position of umbrella will be this. She will tilt the umbrella from vertical by an angle theta. She is tilting the umbrella from vertical direction by an angle theta. That is here I am writing. She will tilt the umbrella by an angle theta from vertical direction. She will tilt umbrella by an angle theta from vertical. So what will be this angle is theta, so this will also be equal to theta. How will you find this tan theta? So see here, it is negative vector VW, so this will also be negative vector VW. It's clear. This is what? This one is the vector VR. So tan theta equals to, it is modulus of negative vector VW upon modulus of vector VR. So see here, modulus of negative vector VW. What is vector VW? It is its magnitude. What is its magnitude? Modulus, when you will take the modulus value, means only magnitude, that is 10 upon 30. So tan theta equals to 1 upon 3. So what will be theta? That you can find from calculator. Tan inverse 1 upon 3. Now see here, how will you calculate tan inverse 1 upon 3? So that I am going to show you by calculator. How will you calculate this? So see here, there is a first you switch on this is, yes. Now there is a shift button. It's clear, shift that button. So you press this shift, then you press this tan. It's clear. Here tan, and above the tan it is written tan inverse. So you press tan inverse. It's clear. So it will be tan inverse. Now you put the bracket. It's clear. This you bracket you have put. It's clear. Then 1 is this divided by 3. It's clear. Then bracket close. Then you put here equal sign. At the equal sign you press. So you will get, it is 18.4 degree. Means in order to protect herself from rain, she will tilt her umbrella by an angle 18.4 degree from vertical. Now if in the question it is asked that what is the velocity of the rain with which it strikes to the umbrella. Velocity of the rain with which it strikes to the umbrella. It is clear. So how will you calculate? So velocity will be VRW. Velocity of rain with which it strikes to umbrella. So see here, it is equal to VRW. How will you find VRW? It is the square of VW square plus VR square. So VW square plus VR square. What is VW square? So VW square, you can see here, VW is 10. So 10 square plus 30 square, that is equals to, it is 1000. When you will calculate it, it will come out square root 1000. So it is 31.6 meter per second. It's clear. This is the velocity. It's clear. So you can see here, this is the numerical problem 4.12 in your NCERT book. So this way you will do. What will be the direction of the umbrella? How she will protect herself from the rain? By tilting the umbrella by an angle theta from vertical in forward direction. This also theta from vertical in forward direction. Forward direction means in which she is going. It is clear. In forward direction. It is clear. So now we will discuss numerical problem 4.14. Here it is, in a harbour, wind is blowing at the speed of 72 km per hour and the flag on the mast of the boat anchored in the harbour flutters along the northeast direction. Means on the mast of the boat there is a flag and that flag is fluttering in what direction because of the wind? It is fluttering in the northeast direction. It means the wind is blowing in the northeast direction. It means the wind is blowing in the northeast direction. Now, here in the question it is said, if the boat starts moving, as long as the boat is at rest, flag is fluttering in the northeast direction. It means the wind is blowing in the northeast direction. It is clear? But now what will happen? The boat starts moving with a speed of 51 km to the north. What is the direction of the flag on the mast of the boat? Means now in which direction it will flutter. In which direction it will flutter, that you have to find. So see here, as long as boat is at rest, this flag will flutter in the same direction, which is the direction of the wind. And since the flag is fluttering in the northeast direction, it means the wind is blowing in the northeast direction. But now when the boat will start moving, then what will happen? It will flutter in what direction? In the relative direction of wind with respect to boat. In the relative direction of wind with respect to boat. So here in the diagram it is shown that wind is blowing in the northeast direction. Northeast direction means it is exactly in between east and north. It is 45 degree. It is clear. What is its speed? Speed of the wind is 72 km per hour. Boat is going in what direction? 51 km per hour north. And this is the flag. It is clear. So see here, as long as boat is not moving, flag is fluttering in the northeast direction, means wind is blowing in the northeast direction. So this is the first point you will write, because the direction of wind is not given, that you have found from the question. So see here, as long as wind is not blowing, boat is not moving. Boat is not moving. Boat is not moving. It's clear. Here this is the west direction. Flag will flutter in the direction of wind. Since flag flutters in northeast direction, therefore direction of wind is northeast. It's clear. Now see here, when boat starts moving, then flag will flutter in relative direction of wind with respect to boat. Means you have to find this VWB, direction of this velocity, relative velocity of wind with respect to boat. So how can you find relative velocity of wind with respect to boat? So we know, here you can see that is vector VWB, it will be equal to vector VW plus negative vector VB. negative vector VB and their resultant. So that will be the resultant of this and this. So how will you find? So I am drawing the diagram here. You can see this is the vector VB. So what will be the direction of negative vector VB? It will be in this direction, in the south direction, and it will be of same length as this one. It's clear. This is the negative vector VB. Now how will you find the resultant of this and this? By completing the parallelogram. So here I am trying to complete the parallelogram. Here you draw this parallelogram has completed. So what will be the diagonal of parallelogram passing through vector VW and negative vector VB? So it will be this diagonal. It is clear. This will be the resultant that I am drawing with this pen. You have to find this direction. It is clear. This is vector VWB. In this direction flag will flutter. In this direction flag will flutter. It's clear. So how will you find this direction? So first you see angle between vector VW and vector negative vector VB. Angle between vector VW and negative vector VB. So see here, this angle is 45 and this angle is 90. So it is 90 plus 45 degree, that is equals to 135 degree. It is equal to 135 degree. You have to find this angle because the two directions are given. Vector VW direction is given, vector VB direction is given. So you will take from here. So now you will apply this angle. You can take tan alpha. So what is tan alpha? So that you know it is B sin theta upon A plus B cos theta. It's clear. What is alpha? Alpha is the angle made by resultant from vector A. So vector A will be this. This will be the vector A. And this will be vector B here. Here this will become vector B. It's clear. A and B are simply magnitudes. So you write down it will be equal to what is B? It is VB. Its magnitude is VB. So it is VB sin 135 degree. Because theta is angle between both the vector, which is this. Upon A is VW plus VB cos 135 degree. Now you simplify here. So it is what is sin 135 degree cos 135 degree. I will see sin 135. It is 0.707. So VB equals to VB is how much? 51. 0.707 divided by VW is 72 plus 51. And what is cos 135? So cos 135, it is minus 0.07. Minus 0.707. So when you will simplify, I am simplifying here 51 into 0.707. It is 36.057. upon, you can see 72 minus, this is 35.943. This is 1.003. 1.003 you can take as 1. You can take this as 1. And when you will take it as 1, so what will be alpha? Alpha will be equal to 45 degree. So see here, alpha is 45 degree, means from northeast direction, which direction is at 45 degree? It is east direction. It is clear? So from northeast direction, east direction, the direction which is at 45 degree, that direction which is at 45 degree is east direction. Therefore flag will flutter in east direction. Flag will flutter in east direction. It is clear? When the boat will move, then flag will flutter in the east direction. So question number 4.13 now we will do. A man can swim with a speed of 4 km per hour in still water. Means what is the man's speed of swimming in the still water? It is 4 km per hour. How long does he take to cross a river 1 km wide if the river flows steadily at 3 km per hour? If suppose the river is flowing at 3 km per hour, then how much time he will take to cross the river? And he makes his stroke normal to the river current, means he is swimming relative to the water perpendicularly. Relative to water, he is swimming perpendicularly. You have to find how far down the river. Down the river means in the direction of stream of river, in the direction in which the river is flowing. How far down the river does he go when he reaches the other bank? On reaching the other bank, how far down the river means in how much distance in the direction of the flowing of river he will reach in the other bank. So you have to find the time taken and how much distance he will travel along the river's stream. That you have to find. So you can see here that in the diagram it is shown here that man is going relative to river perpendicularly. It's clear, means in this direction with what speed? 4 km per hour. River is 1 km wide and it is, the river is flowing with what speed? It is flowing with the speed of 3 km per hour. Now what will happen? As long as river is not flowing, means the water is still, the man will go in this direction. He will start from here and reach at this other end. But when the river will start flowing, what will happen? When the river will start flowing in this direction, so the stream of the river forces to the man to go in what direction? Stream of river forces to man to go down the stream. Down the stream means in the same direction. So see here, though relative to water he is moving in this direction, but to any observer on the earth, he will find to go in what direction? He will find to go in this direction. It's clear? Means relative to earth, relative to someone at the bank, he is going in this direction. It's clear? Because this river current is forcing to the man. It is clear. Here it is not the relative velocity. It is applying the force on the man to go in this direction, to go down the river. So first you have to find the time. It is clear. So what will be the time? Very simple. Time taken will be equals to distance upon velocity. What is distance? This distance is 1 kilometer. What is velocity in this direction? It is 4 kilometer per hour. That is 1 upon 4 r. 1 upon 4 r, that is equals to 0.25 r. It is clear. The actual direction is this. Because of the forcing of the river current, the actual direction of swimmer is this. It is clear. Now see here, what is the time taken in going from here to here? That will be equal to 0.25 r. So the time in which the swimmer moved from here to here, the time in which swimmer reaches from here to here, that time is 0.25 r. In that time, he travels this much distance, that is 1 kilometer perpendicular to the river current, and this much distance along the river current. So distance travelled down the river, distance travelled down the river. So you can see here for how much distance it travelled. Distance equals to velocity into time, but now we will take the velocity which is in the direction of flowing of river, that is VR into T. What is VR? It is 3. Time is 1 upon 4, that is equals to 3 by 4 kilometer. 3 by 4 kilometer means 0.75 kilometer. This much distance swimmer will travel down the river. It's clear. So this is a question. Water of a river is flowing with a speed of 5 km per hour. A swimmer can swim at a speed of 10 km per hour in still water. Means in the still water, swimmer can swim with this speed. In what direction the swimmer starts swimming in the river so as to cross the river by least possible path, and second by least possible time. Means you have to find the direction of swimmer in which he is swimming so that crosses the river in the least possible path. Crosses the river by least possible path and then by least possible time. So you can see here you can see that what is the direction? Direction is given here. Speed of the river is given, u is given 5 km per hour. It's clear. And that is the speed of the river. It's clear. Speed of river I am denoting by the symbol u, which is 5 km per hour. And speed of swimmer in still water this is given v equals to 10 km per hour. It's clear. You have to find the direction of swimmer so that he crosses to the river by least possible path. So what will be the least possible path? So least possible path will be this path. This will be the path of the least possible path. Means going straight. It's clear. Now see here, if he is going straight with this speed here, what will happen? His actual path will become, because of the forcing of the river current, suppose he starts swimming in this direction. He starts swimming normal to the current. Current, what is the direction of river current? It is this. It is clear. So if the swimmer starts swimming directly in this direction, what will happen? Because of the force exerted by the, this here I am showing here, because of the force exerted by the river current, his actual path will become this, while he has to go along this. So for going in this direction, he should swim in what direction? In this direction. It's clear. He should swim in this direction. It is clear. Perhaps it will be understood. When he will swim in this direction, then under the effect of the river current, his actual direction will become this, and he will go straight. It's clear. Now see here, I have taken this angle by theta, this angle by theta. So we can resolve this velocity component into two parts. One is v cos theta and other is v sin theta. Since he is starting from here and reaching in the first case, that is the least possible path, from your logic you have deduced that he should swim in what direction? In this direction. So that because of the force exerted by the river current, he can go across his resultant direction should become this. It's clear. Resultant direction means the direction of the swimmer under the effect of the river current should become this. It's clear. So he can swim in this direction only when you can see here, he is starting from here and reaching at the other end just in front of it. Means there is no displacement along the river current. See here, when least possible path, I am writing here least possible path will be, here I am showing, this is xy, will be xy, that is, there will be no displacement. Displacement of swimmer along the river current. And that will be possible only when this velocity component of the swimmer becomes equals to the velocity component becomes equals to the reverse velocity. It's clear. Because traveling no distance in this direction, traveling no distance in the direction of the swimmer, in the direction of the river current, it means in that direction there is no velocity. It's clear. There is no velocity. This is possible only when v sin theta, only when component of swimmer's velocity along river current equals to velocity of river. Because they are already opposite, so what will happen? They will cancel out and v sin theta equals to u. So what will be the sin theta? You can find here. Sin theta will be equal to, I am writing here by different pen. So sin theta will be equal to u upon v. What is u upon v? U is given 5, v is given here 10. So it is 5 upon 10, that is equals to 1 upon 2. So theta will be equal to 30 degree. This angle is 30 degrees. So from shore it is how much? It is 90 plus 30, that is 120 degree. that is direction of swimmer. 120 degree from river current. It is clear. This is the first case. Now see here, in the second case, least possible time. Second case is least possible time. So what is the time? Time equals to t equals to what is this distance d, and what is velocity in this direction? It is v cos theta. So d upon v cos theta. It's clear. This will be least only when t equals to t minimum. When cos theta is 1, that is theta equals to 0 degree. Cos theta equals to 1, that is theta equals to 0 degree. Means the man makes each effort normal to the river current. That is, swimmer starts swimming. Mean normal to river current. Means instead of swimming in this direction, now he starts swimming in this direction. It is clear. With what velocity? With the velocity v. It is clear. But in this case, what will happen? Now he will reach, the time will be minimum. Time will become minimum. It is clear. But now he will reach, his actual path will become this because of the forcing of the river current. Because now he has started the motion in this direction. In this direction, so on forcing, he will be inclined in this direction. It's clear. So